You
Get
see,
Boston out of here.
you take it too far. I never wish that upon your teams.
Stop it.
I just know that they won't. I don't say it. I just know they won't win.
And if they do, you're still gonna be a hater. So what's the difference?
No, but realistically,
Exactly. So hold on. But
Go
what
ahead.
happens if out of nowhere the Knicks lock it in and they beat Boston? What are you gonna say?
I will say they're the best
What
team.
are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say they're the best team and they're gonna win the NBA Finals. That's it. It's done.
Wow.
If you can beat Boston, you don't think
that came out of his mouth?
Well, I know it's not true. Everyone who's watching knows it's not true too. You
But
know it's not true.
If they do get it together,
bro, there's no
and
way.
they win.
Yo, I'm telling you right now.
There's always a way. Anything is possible, bro. Anything is possible.
Yeah, the entire team has to get injured because there's no way that the Knicks they run a 7-8 man rotation. There's no way they're gonna keep up.
He's been switching it up in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so sad, and he's switching it up for a Detroit team that's so bad. Why can't you just play?
I don't know what got into his brain. I think he knows that if he doesn't execute this year, he's out.
You think so? I was talking about that. If he does not get past the second round, that's not fair to him. You're playing against the Celtics. They're so good. No one's going to pass them.
No, because here's the thing, right?
Oh, here we go. This is crazy.
No. It's not crazy. I like Tom Thibodeau, right? I think he's a good coach.
He is.
No matter what, at any level in the NBA that he's been in, he's always a playoff and get the hell out guy. Every single stint he's had.
But think about it, Chris. Who are you going to replace him with? You guys been to the playoffs 3 years in a row. Prior to that, you couldn't do nothing.
I understand that. But you got to think in the minds of everybody, they're trying to get the next Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr got lucky. I don't care what you say.
But look what happened with the Warriors.
Because Mark Jackson had that team.
I understand.
And they stole it from him.
Jackson wasn't taking him to that level.
But he didn't have the guys yet. Think about that. No, they were not at the levels. What I'm saying. Think about it. Steph Curry wasn't Steph Curry when he was with Mark Jackson.
But yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. He was injured, bro. He fucking messed up his ankle, and they were like, "Oh, he's done. He's done." But then we started getting hot. Everybody's like, "Oh, the Knicks could have drafted him." No one knew he was gonna be what he was. The Knicks passed on him.
The first couple years.
Oh God, if you're with me.
The first couple years with Mark Jackson, they was in the playoffs every year.
Oh my bad.
And then they was getting cooked. They was getting cooked in the playoffs.
I know,
and
but
Steve Kerr comes, and what happened?
It was just, I think it was perfect timing. Nothing to Steve Kerr. I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but man, did he get blessed with a team, bro. Because they weren't the guys that they were when Steve Kerr got there.
But think about this. The Knicks have a really good team.
They're a good team, yes.
That knows how to
Okay, so who you getting? Say Tom is out. Oh, so you don't. Then there's no reason to have this conversation.
But I'm pretty sure if he doesn't go past the second round, he's fired.
That's crazy to me. You don't give him another chance. You don't give him another chance.
He's had enough chances, man.
It's only been 3 seasons.
Nah.
And he's done things that no other Knicks coach has done since Van Gundy.
He's cooked.
Nah, you're crazy. And I can't believe you're a Knicks fan and you're saying this.
I'm not the only one saying this. It's the truth. He's cooked.
So you think, in your opinion, as a fan, you would want him to get the step in if he can't get the job done?
I don't want him to leave.
Okay.
But
so this is what you think will happen.
Yes, they want results.
So it's not what you want.
Results they want, right?
Okay.
Because here's the thing. Every season so far, they've changed it. They got rid of the players that were holding them down. Julius Randle's gone. They built a new team up. If anything, they might give him one more year with this duo, right? Of Brunson.
I say Cat. You have to. You have to. This can't be the only season.
They might. But again, this is his second time working with Cat too.
And I know. Cat was younger though, and he had Butler too at the time.
But here's the issue.
He had a veteran working with him.
He continuously plays him at not his natural position.
But who do you put? Who do you put in the big spot? Who do you put there?
They have Mitchell Robinson.
I think you don't. I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying because I'm thinking about it now. He's not a true center.
But Cat can space the floor. He shoots.
That is true. That is true.
You have Mitchell play because Mitchell's a better defender. We need better defense, right?
Okay, I'll give you that.
He's on a minute. He's on a minute restriction, but play them together more. The first game, when you put them together, we went on a 21-0 run.
That's not gonna happen again, Christopher. You're playing the Pistons.
No, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
The first time he did it.
Okay. So you want him to go back to the well and see what happens.
The first time he did it for extended minutes, they went on a 21-0 run.
Mm-hmm.
That means him at the 4 and Mitchell at the big works. Because the defense was working. It allowed Cat to move up and play a defense on the wing a little bit, right? While Mitchell was guarding the paint. It worked. They couldn't do anything for literally almost an entire quarter, bro.
So this is the thing. They can't, because what happens, you have them both playing at the same time, then you have to bench one, and then, like, what do you do there? That's why I don't think they play at the same time so well.
I'm not saying to put it up like the whole game, but if you need more defense, right? So, like the second game, he didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy scored 33 points on us.
But it's also, you got to put it on Brunson, too. He didn't do a great job as a point guard. That they didn't have as many assists. He was holding the ball very long. He was trying to play superhero.
Yeah, it was just terrible ball movement in the second game.
Yeah.
I mean, they fixed it in the third game because we had like 4 or 5 players with 20-plus points, which is beautiful. But that's his coaching. That's his style, though. He likes wearing his team out. You know, you're a Bulls fan.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
To your favorite player.
Why are you bringing this up?
Right?
Why are you bringing this
up? Because you know.
I do know.
You know that his style of coaching doesn't lead to championships.
I know. It's weird because it's like he brings you so close. And then it's like, all right, I'm checked out. I'm checked. Can't do no more.
He doesn't have the coaching structure. It's the same thing with this guy that the Knicks used to have, D'Antoni, when they had Melo.
Yes.
He's a good coach. He's a great offensive coach. He knows how to utilize his.
But that's the problem. He's an offensive coach, D'Antoni. He didn't play defense. It didn't work in Phoenix.
And it's the opposite with Tom. He's just a defensive coach. He doesn't know how to coach offense. It's the truth.
It's so weird.
You got to have a good balance. He has no balance. It's just it's one way or you're cooked.
So hear me out. I know it's too late for this now because I don't think he would take a back seat. But remember when he was with Boston and they had the big 3, he was the assistant coach there.
Right.
Why don't you bring that dynamic back?
I don't know. I feel like he needs a better balance. He doesn't have good balance, and he relies too much on his star players to do all the scoring, and it doesn't really like look like a actual offense. It's just like, yo, go out there, figure it out, bro. Have fun.
Okay.
Granted, I'm sure he's calling plays and stuff, but you know.
Yeah.
You know.
I know, and you know, but I know what you don't know. You don't want to believe to know. They're not getting out of the second round, and that's the bottom line.
Listen, I already said I agree with you. I'm just trying.
Right. But man, you were not agreeing with me for a good fucking 30 minutes.
I'm being optimistic because I'm a fan of the team.
I know, but Chris, you got to put that aside. Now we're broadcasters, all right? No, this is ESPN First Take.
Why are you being a hater against me? Because I'm happy my team has a chance at least.
No, you can't even say that you have a chance. You know you don't.
If we get to the second round, anything is possible.
Stop. You're not Garnett, bro.
His fibula, bro. All right? Jason Tatum could break his leg.
Wow. I can't believe you're doing this right now.
Brown could freaking dislocate his freaking
So can Brunson because he was hurt towards the end of the season too.
That's fine.
That's fine. You lose him, the team is gone.
That's part of the championship thing in the NBA.
No.
Injuries have to happen.
No, this is true. It's true. Yeah, right. He's out for tomorrow's game. I saw that.
No, he's probably going to be out for the rest of it.
And Butler's going to be out for the whole playoff probably too.
Look, the Warriors were gonna sweep. I don't care what nobody says. The Rockets had no chance in that.
Losing Butler's a big deal.
Yeah. And now they're cooked. It happens.
Yeah.
Part of the championship run is people getting injured. Who says the Celtics can't get injuries? Come on. Come on, NBA guys.
You see, that's the problem. You're wishing the worst. I can't believe you, bro. You shouldn't do that.
Wishing the worst. I don't wish they get injured. I'm just saying, if it happens, hey. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go Knicks, baby.
Oh, God.